Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. I am INTAN 3 MILLENIA SARI. Today I will explain about Promes or program semester. So, Promes is a name planning a program or activity for one semester which contains a list of themes for one semester which is developed subthemes or subthemes, competence that are determined to be achieved in each theme, and theme allocation for each theme. The semester program is a translation of the PROTA or annual program so that the program cannot be compared before the PROTA is compiled. Next, step in compiling a semester program or Promes is a four-step. That is, first step is study curriculum documents, namely Quinlists for developing learning program. And two step is choose at them to be used for each group in each semester and determine the time collection for each theme by paying attention to the graduation of the coverage of the discussion of effective themes and weeks. Third, identify the time to be the subtheme. And last step is the selected themes and the results of the identification of the themes into subthemes can be made in the form of a table at the beginning of each school year. Purpose of Promes or program semester is make it easier for teacher to teach material to be mastered by students in one semester. So you can see an example Promes. This is example Promes first semester. In this example, there are 6 months and each month there are several meetings for each basic competency. And this is example Promes second semester. In this example, it the same as the first semester preliminary note. So you can see one semester there are 4 basic competency. Of each basic competency there are 2 hours, but what different here is the number of meetings. You can see basic competency number 1 of number of meeting is 6 and number of lesson is 2. So 6 times 2 is 12. And basic competency number 2, number of meeting 4 and number of lesson is 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. And basic competency number 3, number of meeting is 4 and number of lesson is 2. So 4 times is 2 is 8. And the last basic competency is number of meeting 7 and number of lesson is 2. So 7 times is 2 is 14. So the number of lesson hours in the first semester is 42 hours. And 2 semesters there are 5 basic competency. Of each basic competency there are 2 hours, but what different here is the number of meeting. You can see basic competency number 1, number of meeting is 5 and number of lesson is 2. So 5 times 2 is 10. And basic competency number 2, you can see number of meeting is 4 and number of lesson is 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. And then basic competency number 3, number of meeting is 4 and number of lesson is 2. So 4 times 2 is 8 and number 4 same basic competency number 3. And the last basic competency, number of meeting is 2 and number of listen is 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. So the number of lesson hours in this second semester is 38 hours. Next, how to determine the distribution of basic competence into the semester program. English subject in class 10 semester 1 and 2 by basic competency semester 1, number of effective weeks of 1 semester, time number of effective week of 2 semester, divided number of week effective for 1 year. And basic competency second semester is number of effective weeks of second semester, time number of effective weeks of 1 semester, divided number of weeks effective for 1 year.